As promised, this is my review of Alien Covenant. Alien Covenant. Now, Alien Covenant is the latest Ridley Scott directed film within the Alien franchise. It's a sequel to Prometheus, but also a prequel to the original Alien. Yep, this is the film that stitches these two together. The film focuses on the crew of the Covenant. They are on a colonization mission and still have 7 years to reach their destination. However, when a storm hits the ship, the entire crew wakes up and once again they receive a distress signal from a close by planet. So they decide to check it out. And when they arrive, shit really hits the fan. Now, as you guys already know, I love the Alien franchise. I haven't reviewed every single one, but I will get to the bad ones. Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, and the shitty Alien vs. Predator films, yeah, I will review them at some point. But I also really liked Prometheus. It was a fresh new take on the franchise. It had its own mythology. And I was really curious about this film because I wanted to know, is this more of a Prometheus sequel or more of an Alien prequel? And I gotta admit, it's kinda both. But I'm getting ahead of myself. First of all, let's talk about the cinematography of this film. Once again, it's flawless. This is a gorgeously looking film. Ridley Scott, I've said it before, the way he directs sci-fi, it's just incredible. The scenery, the set design, the interior of the Covenant, everything just looks perfect. This is sci-fi gold. Everything in this movie aesthetically is amazing. Also, this movie touches on a lot of interesting themes, mainly the idea of creating life. Yeah, that theme was already important in Prometheus, and I believe the way they utilized and evolved that idea even more in this movie really worked. But from the get-go, I was like, okay, this is an Alien movie because they literally brought back the original theme song. I loved it. And this is the first movie within the Alien franchise that really shows us more or less the evolution of the xenomorph. We learn so much more about this creature, which is insane because that creature has been around ever since the 70s. And now we finally get behind it. Also, we learn a lot more about the androids because this, first and foremost, is Michael Fassbender's film. In the movie, he plays both David from Prometheus and Walter, two very different androids, and I loved the portrayal of both of them. Once again, Michael Fassbender proves that he's one of the best actors out there right now. He kills it. The way they handled David, who was already extremely interesting in the last one, is, in my opinion, phenomenal. Also, this movie continues some themes from Prometheus, but they do something very ballsy with it. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I will eventually do a spoiler talk on this film. But I'm just saying they did something where it's like, oh, some people are gonna be pissed. Others are gonna roll with it. I can roll with it. This movie once again combines action with horror perfectly. And this time around, yeah, it's R-rated. It is fucking brutal. I'm telling you, this was some violent and gory shit where I was like, ugh, creepy. But it was effective and I loved it. However, is this movie perfect? Once again, I have to say, no, it isn't. And my main problem with the film is that some of the twists and turns that the film takes are very predictable. And I have a problem with a lot of these characters. I mean, I like Catherine Waterston. That's her name, Catherine Waterston, I think that's her name. And Danny McBride, surprisingly. When I heard that he was cast in an Alien movie, I was like, please don't make him the shitty comedy relief. He's not. He actually is a rather good dramatic actor. I didn't see that one coming. But apart from these two, the entire crew of the Covenant, they're idiots. They're goddamn idiots. They make so many stupid decisions, it's insane. Remember those two assholes in Prometheus who thought it was a smart idea to pet the space cobra? Yeah, this time around, seriously, I didn't get it. They started touching everything. And I was like, are you guys retarded? Do you have a death wish? Are you just suicidal? Is that what it is? And yeah, this movie has a lot of horror cliches. Every time someone says, well, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna take a shit, or I'm just gonna go to this very dark corner all by myself, you know, okay, you are probably going to die, aren't you? And I think these cheesy and typical horror-ish moments didn't do this great movie justice, because this movie had some great ideas. This movie, once again, asked some great philosophical questions, especially when it comes to David and Walter. But all in all, once again, I had a blast. This was a gorgeously looking film. The action was amazing. The horror effects were truly terrifying. And I love the fact that the alien mythology and lore got developed even further. Michael Fassbender kills it, and the way they handle David is just perfection. I'm gonna give Alien Covenant the silver medal. It's not a perfect movie, but to me it is every bit as awesome as Prometheus. However, I believe you might even enjoy this film if you didn't care so much about Prometheus, because this film is a very different beast. If I had to rank them all, I don't know, I'd say Prometheus and Alien Covenant are not as good as Alien or Aliens, but both of them are definitely better than Alien 3, Alien Resurrection, AVP or AVP 2. So Alien Covenant, have you seen it? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comment section below. And my buddy Sebastian Vandal Martinez from Sci-Fi Night just did an amazing analysis of the xenomorph and why it's so fucking terrifying. I put a link in the end card, so be sure to check this one out. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, and if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then just subscribe.